Hello guys. So I can get you down somewhere that's a bit better. So there we go, I'll stick you on there. There, either or. I'll see if it's turning around. Hello! I haven't really been doing much at the allotment this week. So just a very quick one tonight because all I'm doing is one job. I've already been in the greenhouse here. I've already did a bit of an update on what I've just received today, so you'll catch them on Sunday. I've also got some more things potting on behind me here, so which I haven't shown an update. So I've got some fur foxgloves. So these are the foxgloves which I've just potted up, and these are some agastache which I've just potted up. Let's see. And at the present moment in time, I've got some dahlias to pot up. Now, these dahlias, what I'm doing with these dahlias is I'm just going to put them in pots, and I'm just going to keep them as pot dahlias just so I can place them around the garden, so I don't put them in the ground so they don't get so big. So that's all I'm doing with them. Yeah. So at the present moment in time, I've got my pot dahlias. I've got the dahlias. These are pom-pom. These are the cuttings that I took from the pound land ones. So you can see there, and they're starting to come from the bottom there. Roots come through the bottom. And I've just separated these ones off, and there's the roots from the cutting. Another, once again, same. I've said it several times over before. Free plants. I love a free plant. So, but these will be staying in the pots, small pots, just so they don't get too big, really. So I see, I've put several in here, as you can see. So there's one in each corner. And there's two in this side. There's one big one in here, and there's 4 on this side. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 7 left to pot in. So I don't really need all of these. So I've got 12 pots I've done here. Once again, I've left my tripod at home, so I've had to stick these in the makeshift one. Makeshift holder. But how's everybody been anyways? Hello everybody, all 7 of you on here. How's everybody been? I say I've been really busy. I've been trying to get stuff done at home, and I haven't been recording a lot. So I just coax these out, see what they're like. So as you can see there. Hello Anne. I'm not an expert in dahlias, trust me, I'm not an expert in dahlias. I've just been growing them like everybody else has. I'm just starting to learn the ways of the dahlias. I mean, these are just cheap shop bought ones which I've taken cuttings from, and I'm getting more plants from them. So wait until these all start flowering, like this one here. And that one's the Mignon red one. So this is going to be a pot dahlia. As you can see, we've already got another bud on here as well. For there. So there's a bud on there, and there's also a new bud coming up in the middle there as well. So pleased with them. So this is the reason why I'm doing these ones here. So as you can see, I'm going to have the little pots. Keep these in here. I'll nip the flowers off the top when it gets so big, and just keep it nice and small, so there'll be nice fair few plants in these. So these should look nice where I decide to put them, because I'll be keeping them in the pots. So I'm just trying to shake madly, trying to separate them. The issue is here, I've watered them. I shouldn't have watered them, so there we go. 2 more plants. These little pom-pom variety. Now these are little pretty variety. They're little balls, and I don't think I've got any pictures of them. I do have on my phone. But these are the pom-pom variety. Let's see, the little balls, little U's on them, all the way around. They are pretty. Some people don't like them. They are good for little bouquets and stuff like that. All I'm doing with these is just popping them in, and then I'll be leaving them in there, and I'll put them in a bigger pot once I start filling these pots out. Hi little switch. I like all the dahlias. I like all of the ones that I've grown this year. I haven't see the only new varieties I'm getting so far are the ones that I've bought in. So that was good. I've actually been down to a friend's tonight, and I've managed to sort out my leeks for next year already. So I'm already thinking ahead for come December time and things like that. Hello, Chris, me dear. So I've already started planning ahead for next year for the leeks. I haven't written this year off yet, so the leeks are still doing well in the greenhouse, not the greenhouse, in the polytunnel at the allotment. But I'm already looking at next year. Where to get my stock, what stock am I going to be growing, where am I going to end up putting them. So I've got some raised beds to build, and I've got basically a new grow house to sort out. Yeah, so I've got see a message here on regards to the slugs. I've ended up using, I haven't actually put any slug protection down from where I've put the plants, but I'll show you outside in a second. I'm just trying to get all of these in a minute. Root system's not very good one, but at least I've got a root system on it. Oh, it's going a little plant on the side. So yeah, this is all I'm doing tonight, is I'm just potting on these pot dahlias, and I'll be going inside because it's been a hectic week at work. This is my de-stress thing. So I've put 4 in this corner, so you can see there's four cuttings. So all I didn't use any rooting hormone or nothing on this. I just popped them in each corner. A couple of weeks later, bang. These have all already seen this before, but still amazes us just from taking cuttings. But I've noticed as well, which is a bit of a sad bit, I've kind of neglected some of the plants, some of the flowers, and I haven't gotten them in time, and some of them have actually died. I've put them in now, but I don't know if they're going to be, if they show anything. So lesson learned for flowers next year. I'll not be sowing as many flowers next year. I'll be buying them in just for time. Oh man, look, there you go. There's one with no roots on. That looks like it's diseased actually. So I'll burn that one. Keep it away from the ones that have created roots. So I've lost one there. It's a shame. No, Chris, I haven't. I keep putting it off and not having any money in things. I haven't booked anywhere yet. So and I've also put in holiday for the whole weekend as well. So I need to start saving up towards that as well. I will get there, even if I've got to drive half an hour to get to the show. I haven't booked in anywhere yet. But with me winning that thing at work, I've now got a £300 gift card. Hello, Gary. I've got £300 gift card from the thing I want at work. So what I'm thinking is, when we go for that weekend, we'll treat that as our weekend away, and I'll treat everything down there. So I'll see if we'll get somewhere nice to stay. Because obviously the veg and the things, that's my hobby. We'll see if we can find something else for her to do as well. But I'm really looking forward to going down to Malvern. I am. Looking forward to meeting up with everybody that I've spoke to from the YouTube channels, everybody I've spoken to from the Facebook channels and things like that, and everybody who of course watches here as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's get these in here behind me. That's always sorted up. Right, so I have to put them on. That's too low down there. That's not going to work there. I've done my cardinal sin. I've sowed things and I haven't marked down what they are. So slap on the wrist for Dean. Big slap on the wrist for Dean. Because I now don't know what these things are. There's no sign of them yet. Right, just need to get some water. Get some water. More water. I've had a bit of rain yesterday, which I was pleased about. It meant I didn't have to go down and water all the stuff outside. Yes, Gary, it's the big giant veg show down in Malvern. It's at the Three Counties Fair, I think it is, or the showground. That's at the end of September. It's the weekend, last weekend in September. I've got the time booked off for work, and I just need to book up to go. So I'm looking forward to that. Right, so well, that's that done. That's them pom-poms done. So pop them in there. I've got all sorts going on in here. What's this? I've got first lot in this year, and everyone is amazing. Ah, thanks very much, Anne. It's there's a few people I've getting kind messages regards to that. Regards to people just commenting things like that. It's lovely. I appreciate it as well, because like I say, I'm just young, I'm just learning. It's just stuff that I've learned and picked up from other people as well, so that's why I like to share. And when people send messages like that, like you've just sent there, it really puts a smile on my face, because if I'm helping people, it's nice to see people are taking on board some of the stuff that I've learned as well, and if they learn it, they can pass it on to other people, and so it's what everything's all about. What it's all about. Oh, my hands are really dirty, and I don't want to wipe everything on my clothes, because I've still got my I've still got my work clothes on at the minute. What have we got here? Hello there, John. How are you doing? Hi, Anne. Got a few Annes on here. That near bother, Gary. Yeah, that would be fun. Get yourself away down. I mean, it's a few hours from up here in the North East, like. Hello there, Jackie. Well, good evening here. It's starting to get really cool at the minute. I mean, it's 21 degrees in here, but you wouldn't think it. It is a lovely. I've never been to Malvern before, so but it's all in the countryside and stuff like that. So I am looking forward to going down. I've got everything in the greenhouse at the minute is coming along great. I need to pot up these next, but I've got to run out of compost. It looks like these are starting to flower. These mixed geraniums. So I've got these, which I've grown from. Has anybody else noticed that geraniums this year, I've been out and I've had a look for a few, and as you've seen in this week's update, I've been out and bought some for the cuttings. So I've got the different coloured leaves. I've got the bright pink, and I've got the fuchsia coloured pink. I've got the red, the bright red, which I got from my granddad's alleyway, which is all of the dahlias, because not the dahlias, the geraniums, the polygariums, I think they're called, correct term for them. Dug them up, but I managed to get some cuttings from them from next year as well. There's only pink and fuchsia geraniums around at the minute. I've not been able to see any other colour of geraniums but pink and red, pink and fuchsia, and of course the red. Does anybody else know what that's the one? Pelargoniums. It'll be like the Messobryanthemum I couldn't pronounce. I'll soon be able to pronounce it once I say it a few times. Yes, there is, Gary. There's a heat wave coming next week up here. I've already had a look to see, because we weren't expecting any rain this week, and I was shocked when I came out of work yesterday and it was pouring down the rain, and I just stood there and I was like, oh my god. White and purple, Jackie. Oh, I bet them purple ones look nice. I mean, they're Leslie's favourite colour. Them, I'll have to have a look to see if I can find any. So yeah. Oh, and you'll have to message them. If you've got any, message them and I'll have a look around for them, because I like the geraniums, because they're a perennial. They come back every year, and you can take cuttings from them, so you can make more plants, free plants. Ooh. But these are just the mixed ones, so they've already started getting just in here. So I'll them outside. They're hard enough, and I've already got some outside as well, so I'm waiting to see what's going on. Foliums. Chris, you've already messaged us a few places to stay, and like I say, I've not been able to message them down because I've had no money. Be all and end all. Even did a small deposit and things like that. Gary, they're geraniums. Now you notice as well, people start panicking when they get these spots on these colourings on the geranium leaves. Don't worry about them. It's just part of the plant. people think they've been scorched by the sun or anything like that. No, that's just how they grow. I'll have the look when I go down to a few shows. I'll have a look so I can find some. Because like you know me, I like taking cuttings and things like that from things. Yeah, that'd be great, that, and thanks very much. I've actually received a parcel today from Rodney Hollowell, but I'm keeping that for this week's update because I'm going to try and keep this week's update down a bit because the last few have been 40-45 minutes and it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to be taken in, so I'm going to try and cut the videos down a bit as well. But as of in here, everything's coming along canny. I've started doing these leeks I've got in here, which I've kept in the bucket here. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll stick these over there because you'll be able to see a lot better. I'll stick that there. Now, there's more space there for me to manoeuvre as well. There, right. So as you can see, this is one of my long leeks, the blanche leek. I've put the collar on because you need to whiten this bit. These are small compared to some people's, but as you can see, it's starting to change colour at the bottom there as well. So I've just got them on there at the minute. They do need potting on. I'll have to take them and pot them up, but I don't want to take them to the allotment because that seems to be where all the thrip are. And the thrip are the ones that's causing all the damage on the leeks. So that's what that is. Right, put them down there. There's literally nothing. There's pretty much nothing in here at the moment. Nothing going on here at the moment. I've just potted some stuff on here and watered them. The only thing that I can say, last time I was on live, I planted up the marrow that I won on from UK Here We Grow. Excuse me. And as you can see there, they're just starting to poke their head through. So I'm pleased with them. They'll be coming along shortly. But I'll show you a quick tour outside. Let's see what's going on outside. Cheers, Ant. I noticed that. Thanks, pal. Right, I'm going to show you outside and the going on. I've probably already showed you these, but I've started. That's the grapevine, so I'm starting to train that, try and push it across over. Try to get across that way. There is some grapes on here. Nice little bunch of grapes on there. For a second, yeah. I've pulled up some of the garlic at home here. And this is probably the amount I'm going to use. I've pulled out these viola that were in the hanging basket. They were dead, and I've just planted some of the asters and things up in there. And that one, I've also done it in that one as well. And there, some of these flowers in here are lovely. There's a snapdragon's just coming out there. What's this one? I've just noticed them. Tom Thumb and yeah, wait, I can't remember. Antirrhinium. They're pretty. Nice colour. I'll have to put them in the ground because they seem to be just flopping over. I didn't realise they were heavy burden. They are beautiful. Them Sweet Williams. I'll definitely be buying some of them again. They're the red geraniums that I was on about. Such a lovely bright red, that. I've got the Swan River Daisy mix in there as well. There's some cosmos in here. There's another geranium in there. Another red one there, so I'll take plenty of cuttings from them when the time comes. That's cosmos. So I've got all of these from seed. Every single one of these from seed. I've got me chrysanth there. That should be the small one, but it's not. What else we've got here? Got some nicotina marshmallow. The flowers are starting to come up on them. I'll get out of water. What else have I got here? There's just different types of Sweet William and things. So that makes it nice. I've got a couple more geraniums down there as well, so I've got plenty of geraniums to take stock from. I've got my lilies on this side, so some lilies here, lilies there, and I've got the geraniums planted there, on here, and we'll be putting leeks and onions in here very soon because they need to be out a while ago. First year. These have taken a bit of a neglect as well. These strawberries need watering. These are from runners and stuff. There's one for next year. There's a strawberry runner for next year. I'll put that down there. I mean, look at these mini mums. You know the mini mums that I took for cuttings. These are them. I mean, look at them. I've been nipping the tops off. There's going to be loads of flowers on them. They've been great growth all the way across there. It's going to be lovely show underneath these sunflowers here. So these are the kids of sunflowers. They're only small. They've got heads on. These are the biggest ones here. So they're up to my chest. So I'd say they're about 4 foot, 4.5 foot. The kids have looked after them. I've let the kids do what they want with them. So that's them. So yeah, that strawberry patch is going to get pulled out. These are the dahlias that I've put in. So these are all the mother plants from for the one that I've got. You can see there, they're lovely. They're getting no slug damage, which I'm surprised at. So I've got some in there, got some in there, I've got some in there. I've just started digging that over and I've put some in there as well. So that's them. There's more strawberries in here. These I just left these. These are second year ones. I just left them. I want to see what they come out like. There's plenty of fruit on them, so we'll see if I can get them before the slugs do. But yeah, like I say, they're lovely. Them Sweet William. But yep, that's the flowers. I noticed somebody messaged there about this sweet scented ones, flowers. I love smelling the sweet scented flowers. That's something I'll focus on next year, as well as picking out my favourites from this year as well. Oh gosh, yeah. So geez. Yeah, the York Sweet Williams are buying. Do you know them ones there? The pink ones. The pink ones there I bought from Home Base and they were dead. So I'm getting 2 cones off them, which I'm pleased about. After the flower, I think that's it, and I think they're done. Let's have a look. Oh, the woodbit there switched all. They're beautiful. They're Sweet William. Dianthus. Yes, they are beautiful. Dianthus. I've got some dianthus in the front garden. Front garden's taking a battering, but I've put loads of flowers in there, so hopefully I get a nice little show of them as well. The different types of Sweet William as well. 50p from, I've just sown them not long ago, because you can sow them from April through to July. You plant them out in September, October, and they flower from April to July as well. Now what you think, I knew that anyways, didn't you? Nah, I just read the back of the packet. So, but hey, 3,000, if they're a perennial, fantastic. I'll just leave them in, see if they come back next year. But 50p for a pack, you get 500 seeds in at the minute. I've got these sown in here, and this is where they're at the moment, so they're for next year. So you can see there, I've got my next year's stock for Sweet Williams. So I've already spotted that I like them, I've already sowed them, I'm already thinking ahead for next year. Yeah, these have went through as well. Well, I see I'm lucky with regards to this, because what I'm going to do is next year I'm going to use one allotment for flowers, one part allotment for flowers, another garden for veg. So I'm going to keep my garden for the veg. Flowers will be going next door, and the leeks will be going down the bottom of next door once I build, get the permission to build the stuff in. But yeah, well, 25 minutes, I'm up, I'm done. Thanks everybody for watching. Look out for the update this week. I am done and dusted. So yeah, I love my spring display as well. It'll be better next year. Better next year because there'll be more flowers, because I'm leaving everything in like I did last year. I'll leave everything in the buckets as well to see how things go with them. I'm not going to pull any of the spring buckets up, I'm just going to leave them. They've died back, I'm going to leave them be. But I've got more flowers and things to go as well. So I've got plenty of geraniums to go out. I've got plenty. The next task, big task for next year will be the strawberries. So as you already know, the strawberries, I'm going to get several different varieties. I'm going to get them, I'm going to concentrate on them. Elizabeth loves her strawberries. Then from after next year, the year after, we'll be absolutely, we'll be inundated with strawberries, all types of different ones as well. So wait, what was that there, Jackie? What am I going to do with flowers? What are you going to do with all the flowers? Just cut them, take them home, give them away, grow them because they look pretty. I mean, they speak for themselves. I mean, that's a little dahlia in a tub. That's a little dahlia that I got for free, put it in a paint pot, and it's flowering. That is the reason why, when I've took cuttings for these ones, they're going into these ones, I nip the top off, and then I'll either pot these on. I'll leave a couple in here to see what they look like, and I can just pot them and just sit them around the garden, and I can move them, because I'm going to be growing a lot of things in pots next year, so I can move things around and see what they look like. So, always thinking on for next year, trying to focus on this year as well. But right, I'm going, so thanks very much everybody for watching, and I'll see you the dahlia, sorry, here's which, the red dahlia is a Mignon red. It's Mignon red. Bought it from Poundland. So that's where I got that from. So I'm going to go and wash my hands. I'm going to go sit and chill. I'm going to have myself a cup of tea, and I'm going to relax for my last day at work tomorrow. So I'm off, skis. See you later.